Okay, I have a genuine Star Wars question right now. So this is my Lego built lightsaber, but for all intents and purposes, just it it's a lightsaber. Okay, so here's my legitimate question. So we know that Jedi in the Star Wars universe and Sith can do things like literally use their force powers to walk on water and control people's minds. Like, they do some crazy stuff. So, why is it that we only ever see characters who use lightsabers do stuff like this? There's like that. There's where they felt like this, and that's. I'm no genius about any of this, but I'm just like, these are very traditional sword techniques that are just completely like, they're not required to within the context of using a lightsaber on the battlefield. So here's my question: why don't force users just use it? I imagine it would be pretty simple to just slightly alter your like brain state so you don't get disoriented, and just go and then just kind of do this, just through an entire battlefield, just cutting everything to pieces. You wouldn't need to have anybody on your side, and you probably wouldn't even get shot. The only problem for me is that I'm not a Jedi. So, wow, that's crazy. Also, it don't. Okay, it looked stupid. I'll admit, but isn't that worth it? Is it, like, to be able to be a one-man army and just cut through a whole battlefield of anything? That's worth looking a little bit stupid, right?
And also another thing to keep in mind is I'm just showing like as an example of visually what I mean with my lightsaber. But uh ideally, if they're doing this, they would just be like a look like a ball of energy that just moves through the battlefield, just absolutely slaughtering anything and everything in its wake. So let me know.